Hello there, this is Empress Jaina of the Whimsical Woman Kingdom. This episode is all about hair and lack thereof, or thinning thereof. I've been wanting to do this one for a while, and the last puzzle piece fell into place, and I realized it's the perfect time. Because I wanted to also chain this with a positive HRT update. And I actually did not expect this to happen. My family lineage is full of hair loss from both sides, and I was early on preparing to resign to losing my hair. However, my hair has always been a comfort blanket for me my entire life. So when it started slowly thinning at the age of 19, for reference, I am 33 now. At the age of 19, I saw it starting to fall out and thin and recede a little bit, and I grew incredibly depressed. I kind of pushed it off until the age of 22, and it came back when it started thinning even more, and I realized I have to do something. So with my natural ability for Google search engine kung fu, I found some hope. And that hope I will tell you all about, but they were basically pills I bought online in a very gray market, and I took these pills on and off for 10 years, mostly off. So I was probably on them 3 to 4 years and off them 6 to 7 years. And I've somehow managed to keep my hair, and I will link below like a picture of when I was 19, and well, me now you see, so you don't need an after picture, you have an after video. My praise report for hormones is hair regrowth. What? Hair regrowth? For me, because I am blessed, like, I don't know how it happened, but I've managed to keep, like, pretty much my entire hairline. So how did I get regrowth? I don't even know if you would call it regrowth. I'm not even sure if hair existed in those places in the first place. So we're about to find out in the next few months how the growth happens, but basically I have temples, and I have a very, 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 very minor M. So, you know, the hair loss. By the way, I'm speaking to MTF, so if you are trans female, great, this video is for you. If not, you're about to learn a lot about hair and male hormones and dihydrotestosterone, aka the evil DHT, and the things that cause hair loss. So I'm going to take my time and discuss as much as possible. So the praise report is hair growth along here. Now you can't see it, but I will point to the areas because they're baby, but there are hundreds of them. And in my zoom in mirror, my zoom enhanced mirror in the bathroom, I could see them like an army rising forth. Again, I did not expect that because I figured I already had nice hair. I expected like longer hair or faster growing hair. I didn't expect like regrowth. So yes, I have, this is like, this spot right here bugged me my whole life, but I just gotten used to it. It's just a natural hairline, whatever. But it's kind of like it goes up and then down. So all the hairs where my finger is are growing there and back. So from here onward, and you can't see them. And I'm not gonna put the camera really close to my scalp because I think that would be weird. But maybe I should. Fine. I don't know if you can see them. Little tiny baby ones right there. And red freckles, I have no idea what the fuck those are. I mean, pardon, what the heck those are. I'm trying to be ladylike and swear less. And same on this side. From here down. I don't remember the last time I had hair there, except maybe as a very young child. So that's pretty encouraging. And that just shows the magic of hormones. So the pills. Well, first of all, what causes hair loss? As far as I know, it's a buildup of this yucky, oily, waxy substance. I believe it's called sebum, and that is the result of hormones. So your pores excrete this, and it kind of clogs the pore and pushes the hair into oblivion, and then it disappears forever. So as you lose a hair, it'll grow back, but thinner and thinner and thinner, and then it will go into resting stage and then dead stage where it won't grow back anymore, and it's kind of depressing. And I like wish hair loss for men and women wasn't a thing at all, because hair is an aspect of personality, and like if you suffer hair loss of any degree, like, you have my heart. I can't empathize with you because what, you know, the little loss I had is nothing compared to like what other people go through. So I can't even like imagine that strain. To be honest, like if, you know, something happened to my hair, I would be really depressed. It just means that much to me, and I'm pretty sure it means a lot to you as well. So the yucky oil caused by dihydrotestosterone pushes the hairs out, and what hair growth pills do is prevent the creation of that testosterone and preventing the waxy substance from building up and clogging your pores. There are shampoos out there as well, and I'm going to try to name everything, but I'm going all over the place, and you're going to have to endure. Okay, so the pills that are targeted for hair loss are actually prescribed off-label, which means doctors and dermatologists prescribe these, even though the FDA never really approved it for that specific purpose for hair loss. It's called like a second, oh no, I forgot it. I'll just call it off-label prescription. And it's very common in the psychiatric and medical world for doctors to know, hey, this was never tested, never FDA approved for this purpose, but it's really effective, so we're going to use it. And the primary pill for hair loss prevention and possibly some regrowth is Propecia. P-R-O-P-E-C-I-A. Yep. And that is called finasteride. That's the scientific name, finasteride. There's also another, and this one targets the same stuff, but a little bit more. So you have a little bit more a proven benefit, and that one is called dutasteride. And the label, the brand names are Dutas and Avodart, and there are many more. And if you are pretty good at Googling, you could probably find shady pharmacies online that sell them from other countries. I cannot suggest or recommend any single one. One, because I want to keep this legit and I don't want to, you know, bump the wrong person, so to speak. And two, they change all the time. And so they change names because they get shut down, so they reopen as another name. It's very annoying. And also, oh yes, also I don't want to recommend one in case they go shady and you get $70 or whatever stolen and you come blaming me. I don't want any of that to happen, but if you are intelligent like you are, you can look it up and do your research and read reviews, hopefully. Actually, no, the reviews aren't helpful because there's always whiny, bitchy people complaining that their order took too long because it's coming from a third world country and it has to get past customs and all that stuff. Okay, so those pills, I started with Propecia at the age of 22. I was on it for about 2 years, and then the pharmacy shut down and I couldn't find it again, so I stopped taking it and I tried to push it out of my mind. I figured, well, it probably wasn't working anyway and I'll probably lose my hair anyway, so I'm not going to take it. And then years later, I hear of dutasteride and I'm like, oh, this is a new one, and I did my research and found that it's way more effective shown in studies and it has regrown on average a lot more hair. So like, oh cool, so I did my more research, found another pharmacy, a newer one, I bought it. I was on that for a couple years and I stopped. And I think that was it. I think I was only on there for like 4 years total. So 2 on Propecia, 2 on dutasteride, and I haven't been on any for about 3 to 4 years. So yes, I've had some thinning in that time, but fortunately not that much. I like to think that it stays in your system a while, so it takes your body some time before it produces the DHT again, but I don't know the chemistry behind that. Okay, next there's minoxidil, which is Rogaine, and for the longest time I avoided it because of the stigma, and I was very shy, and I didn't want to be that boy who walked down the shampoo aisle and reached at the very top shelf and in front of everyone in broad daylight pulling out down a hair loss foam or something, and everyone looking and saying, oh my gosh, he's losing his hair. I didn't want to be that person, so I didn't want to admit to myself that I was losing my hair, like as if admitting to myself would cause it to fall out faster. Silly brain, oh my gosh. But I finally started using that, and I started using that about 2 years ago. So the time I wasn't on dutasteride, I was on minoxidil, and I think it worked. Because when I started using it, I noticed a little bit of regrowth in those areas that were being affected, and the whole frontal area was a bit more fluffy, spelled F-L-O-O-F-E-H, fluffy, and it's best if you say it like that too. So I highly recommend these. If you are a male and you do your research and you ask your doctor or you ask people online, though I don't recommend that, and you figure it's best for you and you're aware of the side effects and all that fine print, go ahead and give it a try. It worked for me, and I'm gonna confidently say it really helped, but I don't know how bad off I would be if I never took any of that. So your mileage may vary. Hair loss sucks. Hair is like an aspect of identity, and I don't know what part of our brain associates hair and lush locks with beauty, but that's just the way humanity is. And as a female, triply, quadruply, quintuply, sextuply so, because, that's part of the woman experience, doing stuff with your hair. And you deserve to have like thick, long hair, or however you want to style it. You deserve to have something to play with. And these pills might help. Now, people do take finasteride and dutasteride alongside HRT. For example, Cipro or Spiro, or Spiro. See, I never get that. I don't know if it's Spiro or Spiro. I should Google it sometime. I like Spiro because it's like Spyro the Dragon, and I think of that. And N64 gamers, word up. I give a shout out and lose my tangent. That's just how life goes for Jaina today. Okay. Yes. This is embarrassing. Anyway, I recommend researching all of those I just talked about, and there's even more. Oh yes, I remembered. The shampoo I use removes DHT from a scalp, so what DHT your body still does produce can be removed from the scalp. And there's one called Nizoral, and it has a compound in it called, I'm trying to remember, it's ketoconazole or something like that. And it's like an antifungal or antiviral or antifungal cream, but it also removes DHT from the scalp. So clearing up your pores, enabling a thicker and hopefully faster regrowth. I use that. I like to massage my scalp, and you've seen those little metal spider looking things that go over your scalp and you just go, and it's like a headgasm, and you're like, oh, better if someone else does it for you. Even better if it's someone you're attracted to and you like, because that is like the most sensual thing you could ever do that doesn't involve a bed. So yes, I highly recommend those things, and I try to use it before I put up my ponytail, of course, once or twice a day, because that gets blood and oxygen to the scalp, and that creates a fertile environment for much reproduction of hairs. Yes, a hair orgy on your head. It's wonderful. Wow. So I'm gonna also link a study. Tap, tap, tap. That's what my wife does. When she wants to remember something, she'll go tap, tap, tap. So I just do it. So, and maybe you could do it too. It does help, I promise. Like, I forgot to check the mail. I should do that when I get home. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. There's going to be a link in the description about a study that followed one woman in the first 6 months of her HRT experience. And there's a beautiful before and after photo, and you will be shocked. This goes beyond science. Like, when they say hormones are magic, they literally are magic. Magic is metaphysical. Magic goes beyond our knowledge and understanding. It goes beyond science. Magic is anything that science cannot explain, but is observably true. Magic demystified. So what you are about to see is magic. This person regrowed hair. That should not be possible without like hair transplant, which is a very invasive procedure. But hormones made it happen. And I don't know if the woman in the study, I don't know, my brain is tickling me as if I misgendered her. If I did, I apologize. I am human too. I do misgender people all the time. As soon as I realize it, I apologize. So if I mess up in any of my videos, please give me patience. I'm still new. I'm only like 6 months into this, and that's pretty fast. So, okay. Yeah, check out this study. It's amazing, and it will give you hope, especially if you are going through hair thinning, hair loss. It will give you hope. Hormones are great. I do get a lot of questions from people like, oh my god, I can't start HRT for another 6 months or another year and my hair's starting to thin. Am I screwed? No, you're not. If you can't get Avodart, Dutas, Propecia, don't worry. Like, do what you can. Do everything and anything that you can. Now, I don't think you should go obsessive into it. Like, there are a lot of forums out there where people spend probably hours per day talking about hair. I don't want hair to become my life. I mean, it's an expression of my life, but I don't want it to become my life. So I've always avoided becoming too obsessed with it. But you can go here and there and like read stories and whatnot at a reasonable rate. I lost my train of thought again. That's wonderful. I'm wondering, I kind of hope that hormones help my very short attention span, because it's very annoying in these videos. Like, I'm saying something, but I say something else, and then I come back, and you're just seeing Jaina unfold right before your eyes. Do all you can. That's right. Ugh. And my foot's getting numb. Okay, do all you can to save your hair. Massage it, use shampoo. The brand I called, and I'm not marketing, I'm not affiliated with anyone yet. I don't know if I ever will be, but I try not to be a sellout. This is the brand I use, Regenipure. Regen-E-Pure. And I got that at Amazon. 3 bottles, I believe. I think it was like $30 a bottle, but 1 bottle lasts me a very long time because I wash my hair once a week at most. Yes, I know, I'm one of those people. But now that my hair is improving, I can actually wash it more often. It seems like the reverse should be true, but I never liked washing my hair before because it would take days for my hair to be stylable again, just because it would get all limpy and loose when I washed it. But I've noticed since like week 1 on hormones, or week 2, when I wash it, it will return to its full volume, which is like a follicle strength. Like, it kind of stands up and is stimulated, opposed to not receiving blood and oxygen flow. And that's like dilation of the scalp, and you can get that through that hair massager and a good stimulating shampoo or conditioner, like something like tea tree. I have a garlic shampoo. I kind of mix 3 different shampoos together, mostly the Regenipure, which removes DHT, and I also use a garlic and several others, one with jojoba, stuff that really stimulates the scalp, because that produces a healthy biome, so to speak. And think of it like crops, and you're a farmer and you want the most fertile crops. What do you do to the soil? Think about those concepts in the context of hair. And I think I've covered all the bases on that one. I want you to keep your hair. I want it to regrow, and with the help of hormones and good DHT. Yes, you could take the DHT blockers as well as hormones at the same time, but just let your doctor know so they don't like conflict somehow. Well, I'm gonna go inside and cry because I think I messed up this video, but I'm still gonna publish it because I said a lot of good wisdom, even if it's all over the place. Think of my videos as like a puzzle you have to put together in your own mind to understand what the hell is going on. Because sometimes Jaina has a very wibbly wobbly mind, and stuff comes out that I don't expect it to, and it's like I have to backpedal and tie that to my original point, and it's kind of crazy. So yes, summary. In only 5 weeks, actually it's been more than 5 weeks. I don't know. Yeah. In about 6 weeks of hormones, I've noticed significant improvement in new baby hairs. And they're not just baby hairs, there's some dark ones too. Because baby hairs are like see-through or translucent, they're like white. Thicker hairs that have color are more mature, and I've noticed a lot of mature hairs in there as well. So I'm wondering if like what's gonna happen to my hairline 1 year from now when I look back at this video compared to the videos I record then. Like, what's it gonna look like? It's gonna be crazy. And how many followers will I have? Maybe not single digits. Alright, 20-minute long video. Psh, you have a day to get back to. You have some asses to kick. Not humankind, but like work and productivity kind. That's right. I don't know why I'm all spunky like this today. I'm not normally like that. I'm normally soft, but I think that amazing Mongolian barbecue leftovers I just had some MSG, and that MSG is kind of stimulating me because I kind of feel cracked out right now, so I'm gonna take what I can. It's free drugs, right? You gotta love free drugs. The natural kind, not the chemical kind. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this wild video. Please let me know if you did, and I have a plethora. I could finally say I have a plethora of videos in my library, playlist library. Link in the description. And if you haven't already, check out episode 20, Introduction to Just Jaina, because my vlog is not all like this. There's actual intellectual stuff too, and philosophical. Alright, I hope you have a great day. Be awesome, okay? Bye!